we spoke about YouTube going down.
Yes, that was it. So yesterday, if you I think everybody, y'all had to know about it. YouTube shut down. A lot of videos weren't played. Like, no, all videos weren't played. Everybody was trying to get on. YouTube was shut down. And it was such a realization for me, because one thing that happened when, everything was locked down the first time at the top of the year, were a lot of people who have businesses online, YouTubers, any business, like, that was kind of like the saving grace. Like, okay, my stuff is online. I'm safe. I don't have a brick and mortar that can be broken into or that can be closed due to shutdown.
Yes.
I'm kind of foolproof. But then you realize, like, your online business, your YouTube channel is online. You know what I'm saying? So we don't control the internet. They can have a kill switch for the internet or kill switch for YouTube. What if YouTube just decides, like, what if the government just decides, like, you know what, YouTube is dangerous?
Or not even the government. What if a cyber terror attack? Remember, because there's always we have a war against terror, a war against this and that. Cyber terror, your government could shut it down, but blame it on a cyber attack.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if you have a brick and mortar, the disadvantages, as we spoke about, is people got to actually come to your brick and mortar store.
Right.
You got to pay rent, this and that. So it became advantageous for you to have online businesses, because now the world is your store.
Right.
But we are in the midst of a virus in the shutting down the brick and mortars. Let's not discount a virus that can shut down all of our other businesses, right? So let's not just get focused on a physical virus, so-called virus attacking us. The cyber virus would do more damage.
Think about that. So
just think about that.
Prime example. I didn't know YouTube was shut down until Twitter. Somebody wrote me on Twitter. So imagine YouTube was shut down, and then Twitter shuts down.
Right.
And then Facebook shuts down. And then, so you have no way to communicate with, and then we don't have landlines anymore. So,
and we don't have AM radios that run on solar power and all them things that my elders told me I needed to have a long time ago. If you go into one of these, and this is a side note, if you go into one of these fish and tackle stores that sell that kind of survival equipment, they used to have a wind-up radio. It was AM frequency, but you can wind it so it never needed batteries, and at least you can get information, because remember, the Patriots and these white groups, the survivalists, they're already prepared for this kind of stuff. So they already have communication outlets open. We are the ones who are not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As much as we would like to be. But if you're going to invest in anything, of course, Dr. Phil Valentine said generators that run on solar energy. I'm going to speak about Phil Valentine in a minute. He just did a piece with Black Magic that I thought was critical, about what's going on. And then I remember these wind-up radios that, you tune into a lower frequency band so you can at least know what's going on in your immediate community, because we would be totally in the dark.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
You'd have lights on in your house, but be in the dark.
Yeah.
Because the way of information and the way it travels now, and most of us are addicted to information now, either to run our business or whatever else we do. So what are we going to do when that happens? What are we going to do when we got to pull the board games out? And that's it. And the only communication is the people who are in front of us. Are we prepared to do that? Supermarket shelves only have 3 days worth of food on it. I'm going to say that again.
It's 3 days. I thought it was, it is 3 days.
3 days for that specific community.
Yeah.
Like if everybody went in there, it's only 3 days worth of stuff in there, and then it's gone. What happens after that when you're not familiar or used to not having a meal? You know what I'm saying? 3 and 4 times a day and 5 times a day. So all of these things that have made us fat cattish, that we have looked at as luxuries, become detrimental to our survival.
Gee.